If you're selling a house, you could be facing a challenge. The Wisconsin Realtors Association says existing home sales in September dropped nearly 31% from this time last year, though prices remained fairly stable. Fox 11's Lindsay Varamis has our balanced coverage.
Call it a sign of the times. People are looking to downsize, but finding the odds of a sale are shrinking as well.
I had a few people come through. My times is kind of rough for selling and for buying, really. So
Brian Daberkow's home has been listed for sale for more than 4 months. He feels it's a great catch, but is selling in Winnebago County, a place the Wisconsin Realtors Association says saw a 50% drop in September home sales. Statewide, sales were also well off pace from a year ago. The association says the federal tax credit is one of the driving forces behind the drop. It pushed interested buyers to purchase this spring and leaves few eyeing homes this fall. Glenn Ogden with Community First Credit Union says the now expired incentives kept real estate moving.
We'd hoped with the rates dropping that they would continue, that people would continue to purchase and take advantage of the great rates that are available right now, and for some reason they just aren't.
Realtors aren't surprised, saying temporary programs borrow sales from the future. Chuck Peters, president of the Northeast Wisconsin Realtors Association, says 1 month statistics shouldn't be alarming.
You take year-to-date statistics, actually this whole area in the 5 cities were actually ahead of sales compared to last year.
But he admits the housing market is struggling, saying Wisconsin needs more jobs and consumer confidence.
If we get those two going in the right direction, it's not going to be a fast recovery. It's going to be a slow recovery, but we'll move right back up into where we want to be.
Daberkow is counting on it.
we can do something about it. So.
Lindsay Varamis, Fox 11 News.
Let's take a wider yet closer look at all of Northeast Wisconsin when it comes to home sales and prices. And it's clear around the area that sales are still dropping from a year ago. The Realtor Association report that Lindsay mentioned shows 9 area counties, the ones in red, show with sales drops of at least 30%, led by Winnebago and Langlade counties at roughly 50%. There are 7 other counties in the area, the ones in yellow, that showed drops between 9 and 30%, and only 2 counties, that's Green Lake and Waushara, in green, with more home sales than in September of '09. And our area's average drop of almost 36% was the largest of any region in the state, which overall was down about 31%. All right, a little different story with prices. Except for Door County, they were overall steady. Half of the counties were up, and half of the counties were down. The peninsula really rebounded. Fewer sales, but the average price jumped almost $100,000 per property. That was up 57%. Overall, our area was up just a little bit, better than the state, which was down just a little bit. So what's ahead? Well, the Realtor president says the fundamentals are strong when you're talking about mortgage rates, homes for sale, and prices. But he warns that so long as unemployment stays high, many consumers will be too scared to buy.